What up, gang? Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Tap your notification bell so you never miss a video when she uploads it. Make sure you follow her on TikTok, Twitch, and Twitter, and Instagram. All at Miss Queen _ Leave it, which will be pinned in your description below. Okay. I had a discussion last night. As usual, I'm always having discussions, right? So the discussion was this: is it okay that when you and someone are together and y'all end up having a child with each other, and say if it don't work out, so y'all break up, um, y'all break up, and of course, whatever he do is none of his business. As long as he take care of his child, whatever you do is none of his business. As long as you take care of the child, y'all co-parenting and whatever. But what if you are okay with him being single, but you are in a relationship, and you make sure you flaunt your relationship every chance you get in his face, like to say, "Ooh, you still alone, but I'm not." But when he gets into a relationship, your attitude does a whole 360, and you start acting a little cray cray. As long as he was by himself with nobody, you were fine. But the minute he gets with somebody, it's now becoming an issue. Now you want to call a girl names. Now you want to say a little sick stuff out your mouth. But for what? I just don't understand it. And I don't. Someone comment below and explain it to me. Why is that okay? And the best thing about the situation, that the girl is not going to be rude to you, because, like I told her, don't say anything, because that girl can use her daughter against him and keep her daughter away from him, all because you, as the girlfriend, open your mouth and said something. Because you have some women that will do that. Sadly to say. Um, it's a sad situation. All I can say is that nobody should be disrespecting anybody. Nobody shouldn't be calling anybody any kind of names. So, all I'm saying, nobody should be rude and disrespectful to nobody. At the end of the day, your relationship is a co-parenting relationship. Everything about your child is what y'all talk about, and then there's nothing else to say. Um, they're disrespectful because he moved on or whatever. It's unnecessary and it's childish. We're grown ups. We're over 30. Let's be for real. What is the need for that? So, and the biggest question is, why are you mad? Why are you so angry about it? Why? Were you okay with him being alone? Do you feel like that you had one up on him because he was by himself? I'm just asking a question. Does it make sense? Why can't you just wish him well and you be cool and then that's it? No, it's no woman, and let me say this, no woman can replace you when you are the mother. You're the one who birthed the baby, had the baby, cared, nurtured the baby, and all of that. That relationship is a forever bond. That nobody, no matter how many people he date or whatever, can break that. And you shouldn't allow nobody to. But to be disrespectful, like, come on, yo, really? Like, that's what we're doing? So it's just crazy, like, I don't get it. Um, there's no need for none of that. You just wish him well and that's it. And know that at the end of the day, he's not just gonna have anybody around his child that's gonna mistreat the child in any shape, way, or form. I feel like if any man dates a woman and she becomes disrespectful towards his child, she can go. Like, she can get dismissed. She can get cut off. Because you don't wouldn't want nobody treating your child in the kind of way, or talking to your child in the kind of way. And when it comes to the discipline part, here's my thing. Personally, I don't think your girlfriend should be disciplining your child. Like, if your child gets a little rowdy in her presence and you're not around, this is what she do: call you on the phone and tell you what happened. And however you handle it, you handle it. Because some people take offense when you try to correct their child when it's not yours. So it's kind of like, to keep the peace, how about you just don't say anything? And I know, like, back in the day, it was like anybody could say anything to your child. The neighborhood could, your neighbor could give you a butt whipping, and then you get one when your father come home. But nowadays, these parents are not allowing that. They're not okay with that. They're not going to go for that. So we live in a different time period. So that's not going to go down. And out of respect, you respect it. But is it a sad situation to know that there are just some baby mothers or even some baby fathers who feel like when their mother or father of their child moves on, it just becomes a whole different of a problem. And it's unnecessary. And it's for what reason? And I feel like this: when you have a child and you go out here and date, first of all, make sure you let them know that you and your child are a package. You and your child are one. And to mess with you is to know that you come with a little person who's gonna need your undivided attention, who's gonna want your attention, need your attention, who's gonna, if they cough wrong, you on it. You know what I mean? If they sneeze wrong, you on top of it. If they're not in your presence and the baby father call you, you gotta answer the phone because you don't know what they're calling for. Because you don't know what they're calling about. It could be in regards to the child, and you gotta answer. And your person just gonna have to understand that when that phone rings and it says baby daddy or baby mother or my child's father or my child's mother, you don't know what's going on in that receiving end. They could have had to took the baby to the ER, to the clinic, to the emergency. I mean, anything. You know what I'm saying? So answer the phone. And they may tell you like, they running a little temperature or whatever, but I'm breaking it down, giving them freeze pops or all that. I just wanted you to know what's going on. I'll keep you updated on what's going on, and that could be it. Or I just want you to know, they gotta just call and remind you. Um, Sammy got a dentist appointment tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Um, I could just take off for real and then come in and go in on a night shift if you can't take her or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you something about a calendar. Calendars are amazing. Calendars in your phone, calendars everywhere. Also, not even just a calendar. It's okay to have a reminder. So y'all gonna have to talk. Y'all have a child together. So if you go out here and date and they can't understand that this is how it's gonna be, then maybe you don't need to be with them. But when you find somebody who's okay with it, who definitely learns how to be part of the balance scheme, then you keep them. And all you can hope for is that your child's parent don't be rude because it's unnecessary to be rude. There's no need for that. You know what I mean? Respect one another because at the end of the day, it's all about the child to make sure that their child feels safe at all times, feel protected at all times, and no harm, no foul come to that child because, hey, the baby didn't ask to be here. And it's sad, that you can't even sit down and have an adult conversation without wanting to be always a pop off thing, and that's sad. Um, a lot of my homeboys, because I got more male friends than females, really have that issue of they can't have their baby mother and their girlfriend in the same room because always causing an uproar. And I'm like, for what? You know, if this is the girl for you and this is where you want to be, she has to respect that. If your child has been around them and you did it as a test, perhaps, and she passed, then what can she say? You are happy. You are with somebody who love you for who you are, who respects the fact that you put your child at the top of the pyramid, that you would do anything for your child, give her whatever he wants, and do whatever they want. And just because you and your child's parent are talking doesn't mean something's going on. Y'all have to communicate. And if y'all are disrespecting each other where y'all can't communicate, then that's what a mediator's for. That's what a third party's for. But we're grown now. And we should be doing that. I mean, we at that age where all this that silly stuff got to go. That being stupid stuff got to go. It's no need for it. It's no need for it. There's no need for it. You know, she gotta respect you got a child, and it came with someone that he had it with. All you can say is, even if they rude to you, don't be rude to them. Your response is, I just want you to know I love him or I love her. I'm in love with him or I'm in love with her. This is where I want to be. This is who I want to be with. And this is a person who will be around your child, our child, for a lifetime. As a significant other, this is what you should say. I'm here to make sure that you know that I would never do anything to your child that I wouldn't want to get done to my own. And that I would truly not ever want to interfere with the relationship that he has or she has with your child in any sort of way. And I am definitely understanding to know that I come second to his child because he can get rid of me, but his child he cannot, or her child she cannot. So I need you to know that at the end I would never do any harm to a child at all. I've loved children. I gotta, you can say the words and leave it at that. And whether she accepts it or not, you made your peace. Whether he accepts it or not, you said what you said. Um, However the other person takes that is how they choose to take it. It's not coming off hostile. It's not coming off disrespectful. So, and I feel like this: when your child gets a certain age where they can talk for themselves, I say the age of 9 and up, then at that point, y'all talking becomes a little less because now the child can kind of talk for themselves in a certain degree. Still got to talk when it comes to like doctor's appointments and stuff like that, or insurance stuff, or anything like that. But as far as like, I don't know, it's just some stuff you don't have to talk about, like if they did their homework, and you can ask the child that, or if they have class projects, you can ask the baby that, the child that, or when back to school night is. Sometimes the child may know because they got a letter from home or whatever. But it depends. But when they become teenagers, oh, you really don't. I mean, they're 16. You know what y'all gonna be talking about? Who's teaching them how to drive? Are you putting them through driving school? We gonna go half on it. Um, y'all gonna always still have to have some type of communication, whether you want to have it or not, and whoever you deal with gonna have to accept that. But please, all I can say is, don't be rude to the baby mother or baby fathers. Don't be rude. Who your person dated, you know, that's who they date. There's no need to be rude to each other. We grown ups. So comment below. I mean, I really want to know why. I'm gonna use this for example. Mia Moore has a baby mother. Okay. Um, can say some rude stuff, but I don't say anything because I'm not gonna break. I'm not gonna let her keep your child from you if I open my mouth and say anything. I'm just not gonna do that. Um, in my personal opinion, I don't think she's okay with the fact that he's moved on. I personally think she was okay with him being single by himself with nobody. Um, I also feel like you're not gonna respect no woman he dates at all. I feel like it's always gonna be an issue. It takes the right woman to ignore you, but I think it's always gonna be an issue, regardless to whatever. And what can I say? I'm not messing up his bond with his daughter for being rude to you. I'm not gonna say here. You can say whatever you want to say, and that's how I feel. I'm not putting my hands on you, miss, because just because you run off at the mouth, I could care less about you running off at the mouth. If that make you feel better, make you feel like you big girl, then by all means you do that. As long as you don't put your hands on me, we will never have an issue. And even if so, you do that, I'm gonna pull a Kern. Yeah, I said it. I'm just gonna call the cops. Like I'm not about to sit there and go through any kind of foolishness. I'm just not gonna do that. So it's sometimes you have to learn to pick your battles, and that's a battle I'm just not going, want to accept or take on for any given reason. Because you know why? Just like a bus, he could get rid of me and somebody else would be pulling up. So, you know, that's all I can say. Please comment below. Share some advice. Share a story. I mean, have you ever been in that predicament where you move on and your children's parent have an issue with it? And they just unnecessarily cause issues that they don't need to cause. I don't know. Thanks for watching. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. Make sure you keep that notification bell on lock so you never miss when she uploads a video. Make sure you continue to follow me on all my social media platforms. I truly thank for the growth that I've been growing. I went on TikTok live twice, and I really had a good time the first time. The second time, I'm working on it. I'm always on Instagram Live, on Facebook Live. I play a lot of music. I be in a whole different vibe. Y'all know me. I'm down with the R&B. Stay tuned for more content. She's going on vacation in June. I'm going on vacation in November. I'm trying to do something for my birthday in October. His birthday's in September. I'm going out in July. I'm trying to go see my mother soon. It's a lot going on. There's a whole lot of videos coming, and I promise you, I'll, I'll be back at it again. So you keep it on lock. Bye.